EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Bills sideline is their head coach. His guys are struggling, 1-4 to begin this year. And on the other side, the head coach of the Gummits, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay, going to kick things off. And off we go from Vegas. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024, at quarterback, Josh Allen.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Now, Allen, they'll set up the screen to Cook. He's into space, past the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. They get the tackle out of Northern Iowa, Spencer Brown. To throw is Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Allen will throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. You've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty.
C.J. Gardner
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Nicole Hardman deep to return. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. This one not quite on target. Not him too much, and that one falls incomplete. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen now on second down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Nope, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. 3rd, they need 8. From the gun, here is Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
The Bills bringing on the punt team. Back deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Raiders offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
Run right up the gut with Gentry. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
And a Raider.
On the ground, here's the rookie out of Arkansas. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
Las Vegas is down, baby. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gentry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. And that one is incomplete. incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Here's A.J. Cole now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's taken down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
A gain there of 21. 1st down, Buffalo.
A gain of 21 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. 2nd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Allen going to give it to Cook. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
In motion, Shakir. On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2.
2-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Again. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 3-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And he's going to get him out of danger for the moment. He's got the 1st down past the 10-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. In the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Intended for Michael.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Raider 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point by Gay is good, and the Raiders move out to a 7-3 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. In motion, Shakir. Allen goes with a pop pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On second down, here is Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Forget about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen on third down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Good for a Bills first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bills first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Moore going in motion. Allen now off the bootleg. That's complete. Some more on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Bills.
Man in motion is Coleman. On first and 10, it's Cook. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Buffalo.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Raiders. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Allen working from the pistol. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir.
Complete to Khalil Shakir. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Now thrown deep for Bell. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
10 at their own 12-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable for Hardman. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Moore going in motion. On first down, it's Allen. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He's looking deep for Shaquille. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg
Pretty
Olson.
interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genchi. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 26-yard line.
Once again, it's Genchi. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. On the handoff, it's Laube. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bills' 31-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Yay on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Raiders extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bills offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 30.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
3rd and inches.
3rd down, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
Josh Allen
7.
on the bootleg. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's in! DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bills. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Makes the score Bills 13, Raiders 10.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return is Dylan Loudby. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
On the give, it's Johnson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Third down and 9.
It's third and 9.
From the gun, it's Allen. A pass taken in by Johnson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. A run with Cook, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
They need one right now. Third and long. They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
taken at the 19. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen on third down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
On second down, a run with Johnson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Rolling to the left. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll find Pinky out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
On the ground, it's Genty. Not much there. Maybe a yard. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. In motion, Shakir. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Oh, a loose football. One of the Raiders has got it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
The Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. To the ground, a 1st down run. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the ground, here's Loudon. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Now Allen on first down. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bills first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, Shakir. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Third down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll step up and run. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. Victory formation here, as he's down to a knee. So a road win here for the Bills. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.